All right, the LA Chargers get the news that we've been waiting for. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers to give you an outsider's look into your team. And we've been talking about it. We've been seeing it. You've seen it. But the whole thing is Omarion Hampton is back and is going to play. And again, like I said, this isn't like new news, but we finally get to see Omarion Hampton back. Justin Herbert has to be happy because we've seen linemen or line combination after line combination in front of him fail miserably. And it's just like need a shot of something. Need a boost in the arm, a shot in the arm. That's what I was trying to say. A shot in the arm of something. Give me a new player. Give me anything you've got. And that's what we're going to see here is that how much will Omarion Hampton see the field in his return from IR? Well, first of all, he's back from IR. We've been talking about it for 7, 8 weeks, and finally just a little bit. So again, do we expect him to play a whole heck of a lot? No, but the whole thing is, give me a big play or something when we're just not doing well, because you saw it last week, 2 weeks ago when they played the Jags. It went downhill so fast, and it would just have been nice if you have one big play in there, something happens, and instead of being just down 28-7 in like 2 seconds, it's like, all right, it's 21-14, just scored on a big play, whatever, right? So Omarion Hampton provides something. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. Now, the other thing that I think is interesting is, and we'll go through the playoff scenarios. This is kind of, we're at that point, right? And I think let's just do it now. What the heck? This article, I think I loved it because it shows the remaining schedule. So New England Patriots 10-2, congratulations, great job. All right, Denver Broncos in the division. They've got at Commanders, who are just shockingly bad, at Raiders, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers. So if you're Denver, you're thinking, all right, we win 2 games here and we're golden. And then, this whatever happens in these last 4. But if they somehow slip up on one of these 2, then it's a whole, now the Chargers are thinking, well, I don't know. Can they win the division? Because the Chiefs lost, which is just huge. Indianapolis Colts, same thing, kind of just a manageable schedule, nothing crazy. Pittsburgh Steelers, Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Lions, Browns, Ravens. Ravens twice, Bills, Lions fighting for their playoff lives. Love that. All right, Chargers must win against the Raiders. Oh my gosh. Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. Like such a must win. It's not even funny against the Raiders. We keep talking about it, but I mean, that's what we're hoping, is that with something, an addition of someone, that the offensive line will be less brutal. It's going to be bad. There's nothing you can do this late in the season, but what if the offensive line can be less bad? What if that would be, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, who are shockingly good, but at Cowboys, like I love that matchup late in the season. At Broncos, like these are just some fun matchups. So you can kind of see it. I mean, everybody's kind of playing each other, beating up on each other. Colts, Jets, Broncos, Colts. I mean, Jacksonville's got Colts twice in 3 or in 4 weeks. I mean, love that. And then the Buffalo Bills, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Browns, Eagles, Jets. So they've got, it's interesting. Each team's got like 2 cakewalks and then just 4 battles. And that's what the Chargers have as well. And so the cakewalk, you've got to win. It's that time, playoffs. In a lot of ways, you could look at it like the playoffs have started now. It's not that dramatic. You can lose. They might even go 4-2 down the stretch or whatever, 3-3. I don't know, but it does feel like you need to win, survive, and advance. Losing takes you out of it. So like the loser, it's like an elimination game almost. Like if you lose, and the Chargers aren't there yet. The Lions are, shockingly. The Lions play the Cowboys next week. The loser of that game, you're basically out. Or the winner, all right, on to the next one. Let's keep advancing. Let's see what happens, right? You buy yourself another week. It's not that way with the Chargers. They've got a cushion. And I think when you're a fan and you're just like hyper focused on your own team and you have that brutal loss that you have to sit with for 2 weeks, brutal is not the right word, just like embarrassing, bad vibe loss. Like a brutal would, if they threw a Hail Mary and beat you in the last play or something like that, or you miss a short field goal to win the game and you miss it, that's brutal. The Jacksonville game was not brutal. It was just like, wow, that sucked. So with that being said, if I'm a Chargers fan, I just have to pan out. We're fine. We're 7-4. We have to win this game just because it's a winnable, manageable game against a bad team in the Raiders, and we hate the Raiders, and we just let's just beat this. Let's just go beat them. Then after that, you can lose a couple. I mean, honestly, because you can see everyone's kind of beating up on each other here for the remainder of the season. So you forget about that. I do as well. I'm looking at the Lions. I'm just like, we're screwed. It's like, no, hold on. Things are going to happen up and down all over the place. Hang in there. We're going to be fine. But you can't keep losing. At some point you got to win, but it's like get to 10 wins. And you want to get over that, but man, 10 wins puts you that's 7 losses. So it feels worse. And that's why when we went to the 17 game season versus 16 games, that's what started to happen. All right, let me know if you participated in Black Friday. Is Black Friday even a thing anymore? I mean, it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Time flies. The old days, that was epic. Let me know in the comments if you've worked Black Friday in retail. I did it. In a lot of ways it sucked. In a lot of ways it was like fun because you kind of get your psych yourself up. You get there, doors open at 6 a.m. and you're working, and it's like, whoa, this is crazy. So Black Friday is not what it was back in the 90s, 2000s, when you'd get the paper, you'd get all the stores, and it's like, oh, look at this, a dog bed for half off. I think we will go pick that up. A gun safe? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. A toaster for $9. This is regular $29. I'm telling you, this is crazy. We gotta let's do it. Let's get up and get it. TVs, of course, you would line up. I did that once for Walmart. You're like lined up in the milk section. You got to get a ticket. TVs are running out. Yeah, I miss those. It's not the same. Get it online for the same price. Why wouldn't you? Why would you go in to a store? But there's still some stores around here, especially in the Midwest, that have it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. Black Friday. Here we are. We'll see all of you on the next one.